everyone, it's Amy Dugan here, and today I want to talk to you about how to get in the zone and really stimulate creative thinking and come up with really amazing ideas. So first I want to talk to you about, what the zone is and all of that so you kind of understand what we're even talking about. So what is getting in the zone? So the zone is when you're in a state of mind where you don't have any of your personal melodrama talking at you about, what did Sally say yesterday? Oh my God, did I do that thing this morning that I was supposed to do? Oh my God, did that person look at me weird? Is there something weird on my face? Right? So being in the zone is when you don't have any of this melodrama chatter going on in your mind, and then you can really focus on creative, clean thinking. So when you're in that state of clean thinking, ideas can flow to you. Your brain and your mind is being used for, like productive, good things, right? So pretty much, I want to talk to you about how you can get in the zone. So one of the best ways to get in the zone is to identify a time in your day or time in your schedule, usually in the morning before you've checked your phone, before you've started like interacting with people and things are popping up. A really good time to be in that space is maybe like in the shower, or while you're driving, if you drive to work in the morning, or if you're, cooking or working out first thing when you wake up. So there's a couple of people I have in mind, a couple of entrepreneurs that specifically talk about their zone and what they do to get in the zone. So Sarah Blakely, founder of Spanx, she actually drives for an hour before getting to her office at work. She drives around for an hour listening to music and just lets her mind wander with creative thinking. And she comes up with some of her best ideas that way, and really like some of her most productive ideas for her company come during that time. So it doesn't take an hour to get to her office. She intentionally time blocks an hour to just frolic around driving, and this is her in the zone time, her creative thinking time. So there's another entrepreneur, his name's Bob Iger. He was the CEO of Disney. He also talks about getting in this state, and what he would do to get in this state is every morning he would wake up at 5 a.m. and what he would do is he would go to the gym, he would work out and listen to music and watch a screen that doesn't have any sound. And he said during this time he wouldn't check his phone, he doesn't check anything during this time, like as soon as, he doesn't look at anything after he wakes up and while he's doing this. And he said some of his best ideas come to him during that time. And then there's another entrepreneur, Tim Grover, the coach to Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, one of the best coaches to top athletes. And he talks about how his zone time is when he's in the shower. And he said while he's in the shower, his best ideas come to him and his mind just flows in a creative state. So that leads me on to my next point. Besides really figuring out when you're in your zone, and be intentional that you're in your zone, you're in your zone space right now, and time blocking it into your calendar. That leads me into my next point, as I was saying, to always take action when ideas come to you while you're in the zone. So, a lot of people, they'll have an idea come to them and they'll be like, I'll remember that, or I'll try to remember that later. And then it's gone. When an idea comes to you, write it down at that exact moment. So keep a notepad and a pen with you at all times. Even if something strikes in the middle of the night, you wake up and it's like 2 a.m, and you have this idea, write it down. Don't just be like, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Hopefully I remember in the morning, because it's gonna be gone. So always take action as soon as it hits you. And Tim Grover talks about this. He talks about how Kobe Bryant would text him at like 2 a.m. with an idea, because he would wake up with something and he wanted to take action immediately while the idea was fresh, while it came to him that moment, so he didn't forget. And Tim Grover also talks about every time he's in the shower, since he knows that's when he's in his creative, zone, he has a notepad and a pen outside of the shower so that when something comes to him, he can get out of the shower and write it down. And he talks about how his bathroom floor will be soaking wet, but at least he didn't lose the idea, right? So anyways, so these are some strategies that you can start to think about and implement so that you can optimize your creative thinking and really start giving yourself space to step away from your personal melodrama and really step into your highest state of mind and your creative flow. So I hope that helps you really start to get in the zone and come up with some awesome ideas for your life and for your business. And thanks so much for listening. I'll see you in the next one.